Hi ladies, hi divas. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's Monday morning, almost 12 o'clock. Okay, we'll get right to it. This vlog today, this is a thank you vlog. And this is a thank you vlog for my ex-husband to be exact. Um, Back up a little. Yesterday was my nephew's christening, and my sister and her husband, they had a get together after the christening at their home. You know, family and friends and everything. And one of the friends who was invited was an old friend of ours who um, we've known for years, and she has two daughters. I have a son and daughter. For those of you who don't know, and they're in the same age group, and we had our kids about the same time, and we had even got married about the same time, and we started having marital problems about the same time. And needless to say, my husband and I, we had divorced, and she and her husband, they had divorced, and we're talking yesterday, and I was asking her, well, how is her ex-husband, has how is he, when was the last time she spoke to him, whatever. Um, he's been out of the kids' lives for 9 years. He They broke up. He came back in for a minute, and but he didn't stay. And he has these two beautiful daughters. One just graduated high school, and he wasn't there for it. And he wasn't for the past 9 years. He wasn't a part of their lives, and they're gonna be graduating from college and getting married, and he's not gonna be there. She has since remarried. She had remarried about a couple of years ago, and her husband, good guy, whatever, he's there. And this guy, their birth father, just like he just like wrote his kids off. That's how I see it. And thus, my ex-husband and I, we have, so when we broke up, one, I was an emotional wreck. I was hysterical. I was always crying. Whoever will listen, I mean, I was at work crying. I was on the, so I was a mess. I was so distraught over our breakup, and I just couldn't understand us breaking up. But we had broke up, and let me tell you, today he and I, we are friends, and it took years for us to get to this point, but I am so happy he's my children's father. I am so happy that these are the only two children he has, and he has chosen to be a part of their lives. And even though he and I, it couldn't work for us, and for me, I'm fine with that now, because I do see, like, as a husband, he wonderful man, and I did good in having him as a husband and as my children's father. I lovingly refer to him as my baby's daddy, but it's all in love that I say that to him. It's not anything negative. And he and I, when relationships, when they first break up, it's a lot of emotions, and people are upset. Someone's hurt, someone's angry. Why is this happening? And we have these kids together, and we got married. We stood in the church before God and our family president, and you just don't get it as why this happened. But you know he is a good father. You know, and to be honest, I mean, it took a while for him to get to the point of, say, being a good father, but he's a good father to Joshua and Jasmine. He lives upstate, and my son, he works in McDonald's in the Bronx, and he gets off late at night. He drives from upstate. He drives an hour away upstate at night to pick up my son in the Bronx from work at night. Every night that he works, he works until about 12 o'clock. There was a time when he was working downtown in the city, which was even further away, and even more ridiculous hours working late, and he would drive down there. He would leave his home to pick up our son from work to get him home. I live with my son. I live closer, um, and no, I don't get up to pick up from work. No, I don't. I don't do that. Um, I don't do it, one, because parking over here is really, it's like really crappy, and I don't. I guess I guess it really doesn't seem right, but that I don't. But I don't. It is what it is. But his father, he this is what he does for his son, you know, and my daughter, he's there for both of them. My daughter, she doesn't work right now, so, and that's cool. We're cool with that. So he picks her, he picks him up from school. I mean, from work. I mean, every night that he has to work late, he is driving an hour to the Bronx to pick him up from work, to drive him back home, to make sure he gets home safely. How many fathers could say that? Okay, um, like I said, I mean, it took us a long time to get to the point in our relationship that where we're at. I mean, we are very cordial to one another, and I love him. God bless him. I really love him. I could have done a lot worse. Honestly, I could have done a lot worse. But as a father for my children, he's the best. And I had called him last night, and afterwards, and I had told him, okay, I just want to thank you. And he's like, for what? And I told him, for being a part of the children's lives. He was there. He was there yesterday. And I mean, it was almost like a reunion in regards to my friend and her two daughters, me and my kids, and my ex. He was there also, and then like my family, oh, they, they've gotten somewhat used to see him at functions. They will have at my mother's and my sister's home and everything, and then when they see us interact together. Some people are like, oh, okay, you get back together, and no, it's nothing like that with us. Nothing. We're parents to these two people together, and we have gotten to a point in our lives and the relationship where we could be in the same room together, and there's no fuss, there's no problems or whatever, and we're just friends. And he has no kids with anybody else, and I'm so happy for that. I used to tell him, he never, you know how lucky you are that these are the only two kids you have and everything. And I feel that. I honestly feel that. There is no baby. He only has to answer to one person in regards to his children, and that's me. Okay? He doesn't have another baby's mama any place else. It's just me. I don't gotta ask anyone else in regards to our kids. It's just him, because me as a woman, I made a decision 17 years ago that I only wanted two kids. Okay, I would have had three, because had my daughter been a boy, I would have tried once more for a girl. But I got lucky, and I got a girl, and so I have a son and daughter, and that works for me. But my ex, great guy. It's unfortunate that the marriage didn't work out, but as parents, we're doing really good. Yeah, I mean, believe me, well, we have issues with our kids and everything, but us working together, we have our issues, but it's a good working relationship for the kids, and I'm happy. I think the kids are happy. I guess he's happy, but I'm happy with it. So, I just want to thank him. And, ladies, it doesn't always have to be all this hate and stuff. I mean, in the beginning, yeah, believe me, it was there. But it doesn't always have to be like that. You could break up with your ex and, things not work out. And you have a job to do, and that's to be parents to your kids. And be the parents to the kids, and try not to let, because things didn't work out with the person, destroy everything. Okay? I gotta go. Talk to you later. Bye.